What's your PE ratio? 7.4. You're not
Welcome back, YouTubers.
Is it time for my
Been a while.
I told you not to eat.
However, I felt this one was important. Since I can't use my social media platform on TikTok to do so, and I've done so several times on TikTok, but it gets nowhere. This is the best opportunity to get somewhere. So we are going to call out today the owner and creator of TikTok because of the way his algorithms work in association with determining what content on his social media platform and or comments should or should not be deemed as violations of their community guideline standards.
How's my son?
Jackson has a tumor in his trachea.
I wanted to speak out on this today because I just got unbanned once again, not even 3 or 4 days ago. Went onto my TikTok page last night, scrolling through FYP. Anybody that's familiar with TikTok will know what that means. Anybody who's not, it stands for FYP is for your page. Come across this TikTok content creator that I follow. And she was ranting about a comment that was left on one of her pages by another TikTok subscriber. She wears, little backstory, a lot of her videos, she's wearing cosplay outfits. So skimpy, a little revealing, you know. But it's no excuse for the comments that she gets, including the one that I made a video about where this TikTok user decided he wanted to write in all caps, "It's rape time," not knowing this woman's backstory or anything like that. Made a comment, not a comment. I stitched the video and called him out on this. Now, there's other people on TikTok that have taken it upon themselves to stand up and fight back against the bullies and the trolls on this social media app. And the problem is that if you stand up against the bullies and the trollers on TikTok, if you make, and totally unrelated to this subject, but if you make any kind of statements lately, apparently, or videos concerning, or share any videos concerning the COVID pandemic, this whole vaccinated versus unvaccinated stuff, they somehow the algorithm automatically bans you. Yet comments like this gentleman's saying it's rape time does not get flagged, and she's reported him several times. He's been apparently reported multiple times. His page is still very active. You know, I don't off the top of my head remember his screen name. Oh wait, yes I do. It was at Tamac_Rockhard4412.
Yeah, but there's an animal on the
Go look it up. You'll see his page is very active. I have talked to almost every single person, or I'll say every single.
At least
I've talked to quite a few people already, or have had comments left on that video since last night, praising me, and other ones saying that they've had issues with him as well. They've reported him, yet his page never gets banned, it never gets blocked, it never gets taken down. So I wonder where the owner of the TikTok social media app stands on this. I don't know much about computer algorithms. Not a computer genius. This man obviously is, otherwise he would not have created an app. Either that or he had an idea about a social media app, thought of a name for it, got a patent for it, got somebody to do the actual computer work, and doesn't know jack shit about it. Don't know. Either way. But if this stream gets out to him, or the video from this stream gets out to him, I encourage him to reach out. I'd love to have a little sit-down interview one-on-one with him on my page or on my stream. Ask some of the harder questions, some of the questions that we can't get answered through TikTok. And for anybody that uses TikTok and those that don't, I'm going to educate you a little bit. So a comment or a video or whatever, etc., gets flagged for violation of community standards and guidelines. Excuse me. They take it down. They'll notify you. And most of the time, you have the option to submit an appeal. However, it's just a little blue link that says submit appeal. You can't write why you're submitting the appeal or why you feel like that specific comment or that specific video shouldn't have been flagged for violation of community standards and guidelines. What happens is these trolls, they get on there, they see a comment they don't like, and they see a video they don't like. And oddly enough, it only takes one of them, just one person, to report it multiple times. Which means all they have to do is when they go into the report comment or report video section of the app, they can literally sit there and keep just clicking on report. So, you know, potentially you could have somebody reported a few hundred times in less than 5 or 10 minutes, right? If you click fast enough. You go to their settings section of this social media app, and unlike YouTube, Facebook, or even Instagram, TikTok, there is no way for you to reach out to an actual person. There's no way to send them an email message. There's no 1-800 number to call a customer support, nothing. So basically, all of us that work hard and on getting built up, those of us that want to go on there and do the right things and do the right things, those of us that just want to use our platforms to entertain, to speak out against social injustices, which is all I did actually in this video. And I wish I could upload it here, but I can't. So that's cool. It might be saved to my phone, and if it is, I will try to upload later after this. But either way, it's not important. The important thing is I took a stand. I stood up for a young lady who got a very nasty, disgusting comment. And it's not the first of that kind that she gets. I said nothing in my response and nothing in the Stitch video in any way, size, shape, or form that should have led this mysterious algorithm, or however they flag this shit, to be flagged as violating community guidelines and standards on harassment and bullying. All I did was I called out this content creator for making such a foul comment. And in less than 24 hours, not even 24 hours, because that was like around 8 or 9 o'clock last night. And here it is. I got the notification a couple hours ago. So around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Again, not whole 24 hours. The video gets pulled down. My account gets banned again. Now, at the beginning of the video, I did state, I told TikTok flat out, I don't care, ban me if you want, because apparently that's what they like to do when you stand up and speak out, is they'll ban you. And that's fine, because when it gets unbanned, I'll just go back in, find the young lady's video, and I'll make another one. It's okay, because I will continue to do me. I will continue to be the man that my father raised me to be. I will continue to always stand up for those that get bullied, those that get pushed around. I will continue to stand up on all my social media platforms and speak out against government corruption, misappropriations of government power, because it's the right thing to do.
That's a major arterial feeder for his aorta.
So I encourage everybody,
Remove it from his
all of my followers, to leave comments, spread this video, spread it through YouTube, your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, whatever and however you can. Spread this video. Let's call him out. Let's keep calling out the owner of TikTok. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but you know what? I'll do one better. Let's look this up.
Let me out! I'm stuck in your pocket.
Okay, so apparently we have the founder of TikTok is also the founder of a company called ByteDance. His name is Zhang Yiming. He's from China.
Plan A doesn't work out. I get Plan B.
Now,
Plan B helps prevent pregnancy before
Zhang Yiming from China.
Ovulation. No egg, no fertilization.
Call him
no
out.
Pregnancy. And you can resume your
Comment his name.
right away. I've got
Posted everywhere. Like I said, every single where. This man needs to answer some very important questions for all of us that use his app. But then again, I could also say that it does not surprise me that the man is from China and this is where the COVID pandemic came from. So it doesn't surprise me why any video speaking out against COVID and how all this crap got started and all that gets pulled down. But we're not going there. Where we are going with this is we want Mr. Yiming
Would you like to try a burger made with plants?
to be made aware of
And I am a kid, so if I like it...
the
Morningstar Farms, America's favorites.
major issues he's having with this app. Now, I don't really expect Mr. Yiming to reach out. I don't expect Mr. Yiming to do anything, honestly, except for do what rich people do. They sit back, they collect their money, and they just say, fuck it all. I don't care. I got my money. You deal with whatever you want to deal with. But he needs to answer some questions. So again, share it. Blow it up. Let's get it viral. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be lucky enough. And the video from this stream will hit maybe a major news network. Matter of fact, I might just email this to some myself. And I'll keep going 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week. I don't care how many times I got to come on here and call Mr. Yiming out until somebody picks up on it and he gets notified and he reaches out. Because it's wrong. And I'm just going to put it. Well, y'all know me. I don't beat around the bush. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You have women on there. And, well, I don't want to say just women. There are content creators on this app. You can scroll through. You can spend 20 minutes scrolling through. And you'll see at least 100 plus actual violations of their community guidelines and standards. But the ones that speak up and stand out, they're the ones that have their videos taken down. They're the ones that get banned. They're the ones that can't go live. And a lot of these content creators on there that have worked so hard to get to the point where they can go live, when they can't go live, they have a huge following that want to know, why haven't we seen you? What's going on? Are you okay? And sadly enough, and he doesn't care. And most billionaires who've made money off of a social media app won't care. There's been a lot of good TikTok content creators that I have followed for a long time that have gotten so sick and tired of the backwards way that shit works on that app that they've taken down their pages. They don't post anymore. And it's sad because a lot of them, they were funny. They were inspiring. They were uplifting. They were positive. And they were just all around really great people. And yet, Mr. Yiming, your app seems to, or you or your people don't care. I would say this: if you actually gave a damn about the people that use your platform, then you would have something on there, a link on there like Instagram or like Facebook or YouTube or a lot of other social media apps. And I've done my research, but those are just some of the bigger ones I'll name. They all have a link to get a hold of somebody at customer support when you have an issue with their website, app, whatever you want to call it. So, Mr. Yimming, this is me saying, if you have
DJ was an hour late. We ran out of booze. The food was cold, and somehow there were no napkins.
if you have the balls, I dare you, I challenge you, reach out to me. I dare you, I challenge you. If you have the balls, please reach out to me. Come live with me. Answer some questions for people that use your app. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to end up looking like a jackass. But by saying nothing, you already look like a jackass. By allowing these problems to continue, you look like a jackass. But that's the worst case scenario. But that's already happening by you not speaking out, by you allowing these so-called algorithms to continue to keep flagging what is and what is not a content of your community guidelines and standards. If you have, and trust me, if you've ever read them, it'll give you a freaking migraine. Okay, the multitudes of community guidelines and standards and ways that you can get flagged for violation, or things that you can get flagged for violation of. There's just so many. And when you have so many community guidelines and standards that people are supposed to follow when they have a problem with it, it would be nice for us to be able to reach out through email or a 1-800 number or something and talk to somebody and be like, hey, what the hell is going on? Because if you watch and be able to say, hey, look, if you go back and you actually watch my video, or if you go back and you actually look at that comment, I have said or done nothing in any way that violates any community guidelines and standards. It's just people who don't like to be called out. It's trolls that don't like.
Sean's getting into his party business.
They don't like other people like them being called out. They don't like them. They don't like us when we stand up. They would rather be able to be allowed to continue to make comments. Trolls like this, Tamag _ rock hard guy. They would rather be able to be left alone to make comments like that, to keep harassing people on a daily basis. And then it gets flipped around on us when we stand up to these people who are harassing, and then we get accused of harassment and bullying. And believe me, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Mr. Yimming. I haven't even begun to harass or bully anybody yet, but I can. And if you don't answer my response and you don't reach out to somebody or anybody or go on the record about this shit or fix it, I will start harassing you on a daily. Trust and believe. I have no fucks to give in this world. I don't care if my YouTube page gets taken down. I'll find another way. Believe me, when you're a very resourceful person and coming from New York and growing up the way I did, you had to be resourceful. So go ahead and fuck with me if you want. I may just seem like some nobody from nowhere to you, but it's us nobodies from nowhere that always end up making the biggest noise. Don't believe me? If you don't believe me,
what if we embolize the blood supply to the tumor?
Then one of your other TikTok creators, the great Lundini, would not have made national news because he uses your platform and he goes after the same people. Maybe I need to get him involved. Maybe we should just have him work his magic, so we speak. So maybe we just have him work his magic, so to speak, to get a direct message to you. Because those of us that actually enjoy your app, those of us that enjoy being able to go on there and entertain people and do the right thing, the things that our parents, especially my generation, that our parents taught us to do was to stand up for those being bullied and harassed, we're going to continue to do so. But we want answers. We want this fixed. We're getting damn tired of this shit. And if I don't get a response, and I won't give a time limit, but let's just say if this continues, Mr. Yimming, and I continue to get banned, I continue to see others getting banned for ridiculous reasons when all they're doing is trying to use their First Amendment right of freedom of speech to stand up for and defend those that are being bullied and harassed. If I continue to see those genuine TikTok content creators who are solely on there in this screwed up day and age to just entertain, then you'll force me to go to the furthest extreme. I don't want to be the guy that comes on my goes on my social media platforms or has to go to the news and make waves when all it takes is a simple conversation. All it takes is for you to pay attention, reach out, and have a simple conversation. I am one of those people that to you, because you have a shit ton of money and you can buy and sell broke ass motherfuckers like me every day, all day. The difference is, and what you don't realize is people like me who to the rest of the world are nobodies, inconsequential. We're the ones that can do the most damage to somebody's reputation. We're the ones that can do the most damage to somebody's business, which means your income gets affected because we're the ones that have nothing to lose. So we've got no problem making waves.
They do have real chemistry. How about a double?
So again, people, I know a lot of you who follow me on here and watch my content on here. You've also you follow me on TikTok, and I appreciate you, all of you. I really do. Let's all be those inconsequential nobodies that everybody overlooks, and let's make some waves. It's the only way change comes around. With everything minute from a social media app issue to where we're at in this world today. And I don't want to get started on that. That's a subject for another day. But we can do this. We band together, us nobodies, we then become an unstoppable force of somebodies. I love y'all. Be safe, and until next time, just love each other.
Not that you've always been happy. There's some ups and downs, a little bit like a roller coaster.